Hello YouTube and welcome back to Brewing with Magic. Well, today I've got a really fun deck for you, Grixis Turbo Mill. So this deck actually cannot beat an opponent any other way than Teferi'S Tutelage and milling out our opponent. I mean, technically, if somehow our flying birds from Auron's Epiphany live and we only have two in the deck, then I guess we could beat down our opponent eventually, but that is the only other way in the deck to actually harm the opponent at all. So let me go ahead and show you what we're doing with the deck, and then we'll get into some gameplay. So first off, we do have the 4 copies of Teferi's Tutelage because that is the main win con. So you're going to want all 4 of those copies. You're going to want to find that card fast, and you're going to want to slam it on the board as soon as you think it's safe, and just get those triggers going. Then we have what I call our removal package. So we have 2 Cling to Dusts, which might not seem like a normal removal card, but I mean, if they're playing escape cards, it's definitely a removal. This also removes other problematic cards in their graveyard, as well as can draw you cards and gain you life. We have some Eliminates, Heartless X, Elspeth's Nightmare, another, double duty card that not only is a removal, but also can, remove a card from their hand as well as get rid of their whole graveyard. Erebos Intervention to get around those pesky Indestructibles, as well as get rid of creatures in their graveyard, or any card in their graveyard if they're going to do anything, manipulating that. And then, it's any graveyard, so if they're playing rogues, you could rip all the cards out of your own graveyard if you want. Then we have what I call our protection package. So we have 2 Girardi's Disruption, which actually can play double duty over here in the land zone. And then we have Saw It Coming, 4 copies, and 1 copy of Pelika Perdition. Once again, double duty over here in the land, but, if you're getting ready for, like, the next turn to try to slam something down, very important, say a Tutelage, or you need to, turn 4, throw an Extinction Event, maybe you you do this first, and you just see if the path is clear. Then we have our card draw, our card advantage section here. We have some Midnight Clocks, 2 of them. It isn't really card draw until it goes off, which is much later, but in a mirror or a control versus control kind of situation, it'll really come out in your favor to have that in the deck. We have 4 copies of Valakut Awakening, also doing double duty as land, but this card right here is an absolute beast in this deck. I mean, this card with Teferi's Tutelage almost reads you win the game as soon as you have that on the board and that in your hand. So there's a lot of games where with this deck, in fact, yeah, you'll see later, but there's games where I get to 3 land and I just stop. I have more land in my hand, but I'm not going to, because on turn 3, if I can throw a Tutelage and I have 5 cards in my hand and a Valakut Awakening and they're going to try to beat me down or they don't have counter spells, I'm just going to try to race the mill. I'm going Turbo Mill, and we're going to Valakut Awakening for every card in our hand, unless we have another Valakut. You want to hold on to that, and we're going to just draw as many cards as we can, try to find another Valakut Awakening and go again. Or if we find a Tutelage and we think that the coast is clear, throw another Tutelage and then Awakening again. So super, super strong. And then we have 4 copies of Behold the Multiverse, really strong draw card in the format right now. Then we have our board wipe package. So we have 3 Extinction Events and 1 Shadow's Verdict. So Extinction Event is a really good, I like Shadow's Verdict in the meta, but it's, a little bit expensive and it doesn't hit everything at times. So only 1 of those and 3 Extinctions. 2 Auron's Epiphanies because we're playing blue and we plan on getting to a board state if we don't stop at 3 mana and say we're going against a more of a control matchup, where we're not trying to race, a creature deck beating us down. Maybe we're going to go later game. 2 Auron's Epiphanies, just a really solid card, so why not have it in there? Land package, but there's nothing too much to note here. A bunch of pathways, some fables. The only thing is we do have 2 Castle Lockdwains, so if you do run low on cards, you can draw, and it triggers Teferi's Tutelage. And then we have 2 Field of Ruins, just to get rid of any problematic lands our opponent may have. And that pretty much sums the deck up, and that's how you want to win. You just want to control the board, get Teferi's Tutelage down, and draw as many cards as you can while just keeping things off the board. Or, I mean, you can sometimes let creatures just stay on the board. If you can mill them out before they can do anything, let the creatures stay on the board, hit you, and if you're not going to hit that 0 mark with your life total, just keep racing them with the Turbo Mill. So let's get into some gameplay. Before we do, I want to remind you that we are giving away 3,400 gems for free to one of our lucky subscribers at random once we hit that 100 subscriber landmark. So please subscribe now if you haven't already. If you already have, thank you very much. Share this video with others that you think would enjoy it. Like the video, leave us a comment down below, and without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. Who do we got? We got Walkie. We go first. What are they showing? An Obosh? Okay, hey, why not? Same old decks every day. What do we got? We got 3 lands, Behold, 2 Eliminates, and a Heartless Act. I just don't know. I mean, they're gonna throw... I mean, we'll try it. We'll try it. I don't want to sound too depressed about this hand. We'll throw this on black. We'll keep this for blue, and this will be red. Turn 1, no Innkeeper. Okay, ooh, a Tutelage, we like that. So we'll throw this on blue as we discussed. We know they have Obosh. They didn't have a turn 1 yet, so they probably aren't going to have a turn 1 on turn 2. And they already, we know they don't have, like, natural turn 2. So we'll foretell this as my long point. Pass the turn back. We want them to use their mana this turn, because we don't want to walk into a counter spell with our Tutelage. It's an important card for the deck, as in the only way to win. They throw a green source and pass, so we'll throw this out on red. What are the chances that they're playing main deck negates? Let's find out. No way. People are copying and pasting. See, we should have waited. I knew better. I should have waited. We'll throw the Tutelage now. We would have won so much faster. We have the Heartless Act. Oh, wait. I don't know if we'll get rid of one of the 2 eliminates. I don't know how good that is. We have the Heartless Act to clean up the Obosh. We have 1 Tutelage on the floor now. We would have had 2. I knew to wait. I knew. Like, what are the... Who... Best of 1 doesn't run that card, but people are copy and pasting decks, so no, Walkie's doing good. I can't be mad because they busted up my combo. So they have red nowhere but there. We're not doing anything else this turn. We could throw this out on blue. We don't need another red. And let's pay red, blue. And let's sacrifice this and get rid of their only red source. Now we're holding up an Eliminate, and we're holding up a Behold. One of the 2. Now they can just go get another red source, but... Why? They can go get another red source, is what I was going to say. But, we have a lot of black. But what they don't have now is multiple... Like, it's harder for them to get the second color for this one. So they still went and got their red, but we pulled another one, so they can't do that anytime soon. Let's go ahead and cast the Tutelage. That just makes it where I get to mill again. Saw It Coming is good. Fabled Passage doesn't help us a whole lot here. We need our Eliminate for this. We need our Heartless Act. It's got to be the land. They can't even throw the Brazen Borrower yet, so interesting use of the Brazen there, because it didn't really hurt us too much, other than we tapped out. Okay, Elder Gargroth is play. We Tutelage. Heartless Act again is a beautiful. So I don't think we need to put this in a foretell, because we can cast it plus, well, we can't cast it plus this, can we? And we need to eliminate our Heartless Act, that for sure. So before they untap, I mean, let's just go ahead and get that out of the way using 1 red. Red. Let's Heartless Act that immediately, and let's just hold up everything else we've got. We'll pass the turn. See what Walkie's got while we talkie. They're gonna probably. Oh, looks like they're Obosh, maybe. Are you throwing that Obosh? A little bit Obosh. Passing the turn. Why? They're going to counterspell our Behold. Okay. Or are they gonna flash something in now? We already have 1 Saw It Coming. And I definitely want the other Behold, so we'll skip. We'll scry to the bottom. The Behold. Take the other, or to the. We'll keep the Behold. We mill our opponent for some. We draw. Ooh, another Teferi. Okay, so Teferi's Tutelage. So we have 3 for that, but then we can't counter back their count. So we need to throw the Gerardis as land. We need to put the Behold the Multiverse into foretell, and we will pass the turn. And now next turn we can throw this Tutelage plus the Saw It Coming. I could have foretold that, but we let our opponent have that. They can beat us up a little. We have plenty of life, and that's not our, not a concern of ours at the moment. We want this other Tutelage down, and then we want to Behold. We don't want to use this yet. So they crack in a Fabled. I have a feeling they're going to try to throw Obosh this turn. It's fine if they do. The Great Henge, that's not what we wanted to see. That is 100% going to get countered. We can pay for a Mystical Dispute now. So Mystical Dispute doesn't bother us. So we'll throw the Teferi'S Tutelage. Why not use one red, then use one of the black, because I want more blue. Then throw the Tutelage. Yeah, I like that way, much better. Let's get rid of the land. Everything else is spicy. Okay. And then they're tapped out now. So I think this is when we eliminate. We can behold later. Let's eliminate their creature in case they do have the counter spell and ship it back. We're sitting at 17. They're sitting at 20. They've only got 23 cards left in their deck. We have 2 Tutelages, Auron's Epiphany, Behold the Multiverse, and a Heartless Act. Lovestruck Beast token, Heart's Desire, into Lovestruck Beast. Cool. Doesn't bother us. Okay, another Behold the Multiverse is the draw. 2 Teferi'S Tutelage. Triggers go off, bringing our opponent down to, what, 19? 19. Let's use one of our black and our red. Let's put Auron's Epiphany into Foretell. That should finish out the game right there. We only have that one Heartless Act. So let's just put this into Foretell as well. And pass a turn. If they have a counterspell, they can do it now. Yes, they could draw another one, so I'm just holding the Heartless Act just to see what they do. So here comes a Brazen Borrower. So now they're tapped out, okay? And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be beating them very shortly here. So let me do some math. They're tapped out. If I now use the Heartless Act, I mean, they can't use the Mystical Dispute. If I Heartless Act Lovestruck Beast, that leaves them a 3. So next turn, if they cast this, I can't counter it. This hits for 6. That's only one. That's 7. So I think I go ahead and I kill this now. I don't care about Obosh. There we go. They can't throw Obosh and Auron's Epiphany. If they Auron's Epiphany and then go into an Obosh, I believe I still am fine because they only hit me for so much. There's the Great Henge. Okay, I think they can still throw the Obosh. I don't think it matters. We're not trying to kill them with life. Can they not throw the Obosh? Oh, they don't have the right red or right mana. Okay. So let's go ahead and just take another turn. Draw again. Yeah, it's game over. Good game. Air Room. Okay. Opponent goes first. We have a castle, a pathway, a fabled passage, a Girardi's Midnight Clock, a tutelage, and an extinction event. They're not showing us any info. I think we'll keep it. We could start out on the castle, or we could go get a swamp with the, but do we have black here, or do we want to use that as red? So either way, we'll keep it. Okay. Mountain, Fire Charger, coming at us fast. Okay, so I mean we have plenty of land now, and nothing we can do turn 1 anyway. So we'll go ahead and throw the castle, saving the passage for whatever we need. Hoping we make it to turn 4 and get a good extinction event off. This is going to be... Oh, another Fireblade. Okay. We don't hate that. That feeds into our extinction. Okay. Another pathway. So we'll throw this pathway out on blue. And we just passed the turn. We're probably going to be Girardi's Disrupting something. Hopefully they have an Annex. We're hoping they have a 3-drop. Because they didn't throw a 2-drop. So it kind of telegraphs. Okay, well we can't do anything about that. That was a great top deck for them. Fervent Champion. Yep, feeds into our extinction event still, but can we get to it? I think we're okay. Okay, Behold the Multiverse is the draw. Let's get out some. We have tons of blue out. So they missed their 3-drop. We know they don't have 2-drops. If they top deck a land, hopefully they don't have haste, but then it means that we can extinct everything. So I think we get the tutelage online. They're gonna... What do they got? What do they got? It's a Heartless Act. We definitely need to keep that. Midnight Clock is a little slow against them, and we're never going to really need it. I don't think we'll be using anything else either, but that's the one that I think we need the least. So we just got rid of their land off the top, so they might not get another land. We'll see. We know they have some big cards in their hand. Okay, they swing for 3. They missed their land drop again. Oh, Rimrock Knight. Here it comes. 2 Rimrock Knights. Okay, they are putting in some work right now. We're down to 9. There's an Epiphany. Well, you know we're going to have to Extinction Event on Odd. That's just a thing. We have the Heartless Act for the next creature they throw. We pass a turn. We know they're going to throw at least a Rimrock Knight. It's probably when they draw the land. Okay, no, I was going to say, we let our guard down, they draw land. Okay, we get another land. We're still holding the Girardis, which we're going to keep holding. We'll put this one on black now. We hold that Girardis because as soon as they draw another land, they're going to try to throw a 3-drop. I don't know why we would hold up the Heartless Act, but I think we will. We can Girardis and Heartless right now. An Epiphany is a free turn next turn if I use it, though. So red, we'll use one of our blacks. Go like that. And we'll pass the turn. They didn't get a land. They're going to throw their other Rimrock Knight. There's a Fervent Champion. So let's go ahead and we're going to Heartless Act this now. Hit us for 1. Yep. Got it. Ooh, not bad. Cling to Dust. That's going to gain us some life. Okay, we'll go ahead and Fabled Passage. I think we need some more. I don't know. Let's get blue. Black. Blue. Blue. Let's get blue. I mean, I'm not going to lie. This is absolutely a trashy way to use Alrund's Epiphany, but this gives us blockers for the Fervent Champion. We'll get another turn. We'll double block it. That way we could kill the Fervent Champion. Eliminate is a top-notch card for us. I definitely think we're going to go ahead and put Behold the Multiverse into Foretell and then pass the turn. We're not swinging with those birdies. Now they might be able to shock one or, okay, I was going to say, well, they can Frostbite it, just isn't going to do 3. They don't need to do 3 to a 1-drop. Another land comes down. They're going to attack. We're going to double block. They're probably going to have some kind of a combat trick. If they do, then that's fine. No? Okay. Maybe? Is this Fervent Champion worth it for them? Oh, we take it out. It is an Annex. They are tapped out. We have been waiting for this the whole game. There's the Girardis. And before our turn, let's go ahead and Behold the Multiverse. I don't think we need another land right now. We'll take the other Behold. Just works great with the Teferi'S. Unless we beat them to death with 1/1 birdies. Yeah, we're going to need those Teferi'S. We're starting to get a lot. Let me see. We have double black here, but we have double black out. But we have more black cards. We'll put this on black this turn. We'll tap this red, this blue, and we'll foretell that again. And then we will pass the turn. We are not swinging with this bird because they could have a hasty creature. I mean, we have Eliminate, but it's just not worth it. I'm going to be gaining life soon with the Cling to Dust. I mean, we could also draw cards. It just depends on what we want to do, what we need at the moment. We'll lead off with the Behold, just to see what we get in our hand. Because, I mean, as soon as we get a Valakut Awakening, I think we just went. So they're going to go ahead and cast the Rimrock Knight, which is fine. I don't think we even kill it. I think we'll wait and we will block the bird with it. That way we can kill the Phoenix of Ash with the Eliminate. So it's our turn. Let's go ahead and Behold the Multiverse. So we don't need another land. We don't need the Midnight Clock against them. We're not going to get that bell to ring. Okay, Heartless Act is not bad. I like that. So we don't want to use Heartless Act on the Phoenix because the Phoenix is going to come out with a +1. So before the end of their turn, let's go ahead and Heartless Act the Rimrock now that we have that. Because we're going to be using this to see what's in their hand as well. And then let's go ahead and cling to Dust. And I think we're doing okay. We can draw a card. Oh, okay. Elspeth's Nightmare is a great draw against this deck. Okay, another Behold. We're doing good on Behold the Multiverses. So let's go ahead and throw this out on blue, I believe. We have not a lot of blue in our hand. Black. I'm going to throw black. We have a lot of black needs at the moment. So we're going to start off. Let's tap this red source. Let's start off with the Perdition. Let's see if they're holding an Ember Cleave. Let's just eliminate that Ember Cleave. Frostbite. Okay, well, we'll let them have that. We have to eliminate. Hey, not one, but two. So, I could throw this and get that next turn, and we know all they can do at the moment is throw that. But what we are going to do instead is pay one black, or one blue, and we're going to throw this into Foretell. And then we're going to pass a turn holding up either the Behold that we just foretold or the Eliminate for the Phoenix. Phoenix is definitely going to be able to come out every single turn after this. Oh, it is a Robber of the Rich. So, we're going to go ahead and eliminate that. So now we need to get this Elspeth's Nightmare going and find a way to kill the Phoenix at the same time so that this Phoenix doesn't kill us. Let's start keeping cards in our hand in case we draw the Valakut Awakening. Let's pay one red and Behold now. It's another Behold and an Elspeth's Nightmare, so we'll keep one, not the other. Eliminate. Perfect. Okay, that gets rid of the Phoenix. That's what we needed. So now, I will throw the Elspeth's Nightmare. Doesn't kill anything, that's fine. Next turn we rip out the Ember Cleave. Yeah, we just pass. Okay, yeah, here comes the Ash, just like we knew. It's gonna smack us for 3. Don't think we kill it this turn. I have to take it so that I can eliminate it the turn after that. So I should have put this in a Behold. Yeah, I'm going to take it because next turn I will eliminate it, hopefully, and then it will go bye-bye with the Elspeth's Nightmare. We draw a land. Let's get rid of this other Ember Cleave. They can stomp us, which is unfortunate. So we're going to go ahead and throw this. Then I think we hold up. We're probably going to need to maybe gain life. The Bone Crusher poses a little bit of a problem. They're low on cards in their library. So maybe we do Behold. We'll tap these red sources and we'll go ahead and put this in a Foretell. Then we just pass the turn. They're going to probably try to stomp us. That's fine. We need to go through attack phase first. Okay. Pass. They swing. We eliminate it. Yes. Slow and steady. Okay, they are going to Bone Stomp, crush our face. I say we go ahead and we take this opportunity to Behold the Multiverse. Let's see what we get. Another Tutelage and a Valakut Awakening. I think those can just win the game for us next turn. Ish. Yeah, we'll just keep both of those. We'll take the Stomp. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think we got it. Think we've got it. So they mill 2 there. They're down to 5. We go ahead and get rid of their entire graveyard, which didn't matter anymore. Let's throw a Tutelage out there. Oh, it just doesn't matter. Sorry. It's my turn. I'm the one holding this show up. Okay, there's that. And then we'll just Valakut Awakening. And we will do it for both cards. And we'll call it a day. Good game. Yes, sir, Harito. No, I messed that up. Opponent. We go first. We have 3 lands. All the colors we need: a Tutelage, Behold, Extinction, and a Valakut. So we pretty much got our win con in our hand and late removal. A draw spell. Let's keep it. We go first. Lead off with the Swamp. Pass it back. What does our opponent have going on? Let's open this book up. Black and pass, so we'll throw blue and pass because we have the Girardis, so we don't need to Behold. We're not in any position to where we need more cards yet. They throw a Swamp and pass it back. We have 2 Valakut Awakenings now. We know they cannot counterspell our Tutelage, so we're going to Tutelage, and we're going to get to town on Turbo Milling. What do we want to discard? I mean, we don't know what they've got going on. They don't have a lot of creatures. Extinction Event seems like the better play over Elspeth's Nightmare. Is that going to bite me? I hope that doesn't bite me. Let's see. Well, we're going to try... Ooh, I already saw one little creature in there. So, are they auras? Enchantments? We got to start milling. And milling hard. Hard and fast. There's the Loris. Alright, so we don't want to... We're just going to give them everything they need. So it's a Behold. We're not going to throw anything. We're going to pass. They can start throwing stuff and hitting us harder and faster. See if we can do this. I should have kept the Extinction Event, huh? They're going to come in for 3 with the Loris. We're going to take it. They're going to resolve their Aphamia trigger. No, they don't do anything. So we're going to Valakut. And we're going to ship everything except for the other Valakut. We are trying to just win as fast as we can right now. And just win this game. So that's 5 triggers. Okay, take our turn. It is an Extinction Event. That is a strong draw. So they go to 33. I think we just pass again. Unfortunately, we didn't get another Tutelage. Teferi'S Tutelage would have really helped. Hopefully this next Valakut Awakening draws us into another Valakut Awakening. Rankle. Rankle. Ugh. And they played around the Girardi's Disruption. So we're going to have to take the Rankle hit. Three, 6, 7, 8 this turn. That's ouchies. They have a lot of cards left in their library. Ooh, okay. I could have Girardi's that, but at this point we are in trouble. Okay, they're gonna make us discard a card, probably. If they do, we'll Valakut in response, just to get the most out of it. Each player discards a card, so let's go ahead and do this. We're shipping them all. I mean, we have the Extinction, we're going for it. We are going for it. There's the other Valakut Awakening. There's a Teferi'S Tutelage, but I don't think that's going to help. Okay. So we'll discard a land. They're down to 18. 16. What, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I don't think we have enough. I didn't do the math, but they did. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for Grixis Turbo Mill. This deck's a blast. I definitely am not going to just be shelving this. I'm going to be playing it more. I definitely, at least, if I'm not on the ladder, it's at least going to get saved for completing daily quests, because this is just, it's a super fun way to win, and it doesn't feel as cheesy as rogues and crabs. And, you know, I know it doesn't feel good all the time to get milled out and lose, so I'm sorry to my opponents, especially when you're so close, and I hate it when it happens to me, but at least this is a different version of mill. It's not the same thing you see day in and day out. Couple of changes I'm going to do when I go back out, and I think I definitely want to test it this way, but I might come right back. So in the best of one meta, it is so fast right now. I never ever once really got a great Extinction event off or Shadow's Verdict. I either just didn't need them because I have enough removal in other ways, or by the time I got there, it was just game over, lights out. So I think I'm going to go ahead and, you know, I could at this point leave it at 60 cards by just adding 3 more. But, you know, I had such a blast at 61, even though I'm breaking my rule. Always stay at 60 unless you have Yorion, and I don't even really like Yorion. But that's neither here nor there. That's another video. But I'm just going to go ahead and add 2 Bloodsheaf Thirsts, which we actually didn't have in the deck at all. So it's a little bit faster removal. And if they have an early drop Planeswalker, we could get rid of it, because late game we're probably just... the game's probably already over. Let's add a 3rd copy of Eliminate, a 3rd copy of Heartless Act, or, yeah, 3rd copy, bringing us to 61 cards again. You could just not put in 1 Heartless or 1 Eliminate based on the meta, but like I was saying, the meta's so fast right now that I think it's better to have that single card removal on the early end instead of on the top end, and maybe that'll change. If the meta changes, I'll come back to the board wipes and just kind of, you know, ebb and flow. The deck doesn't ever have, no deck has to be solid in the way that you built it from the first time. You can always change it. So thank you very much for watching. If you like the video or any of my others, please subscribe. It's super quick and it's free. Share this video with others, like the video, leave a comment down below, and let everybody know what we're doing and trying to build a community here so we can give away these 3,400 gems for free to one of our random subscribers when we hit 100. So thank you very much, and until next time, as always, have a blast in the arena.